edition.
Hey.
What's up? What's up? How everybody doing, man?
I'm cool.
I'm
I'm cooler
Great.
today.
My guy.
You know I'm cool. I just graduated school today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
I'm lifted right now, and I ain't hit the weed since this morning.
Shit, that's what's up. That's
That's
what's
right,
up.
bro.
That's
How are you?
Man, I'm Gucci, man. I got a motherfucking bird, so I'm happy, man. That's the electric scooter name, man. So
Okay.
y'all see me motorized around this
You got a
thing.
bird for Christmas?
No, that's just from Santa, the Black Santa brought me the
Santa,
bird.
that's
Black,
what's up.
black,
That's
The
what's up.
real Saint Nick.
Yeah, he knocked on the door and everything. He said, "Hey, I got some shit for you here outside." I was like, "Okay, I like the way you came."
That's right.
So,
Man, I had it
for
good.
sure.
I'm doing great,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
Holiday was good. Then we
Yeah,
enjoyed it,
sure.
you know. D, you doing all right, bro? How are
I'm
you?
doing good, man. My mama in town, so you know that's
Oh,
always a
word?
great
Yeah.
thing for the holidays.
OGs.
Yeah, a couple days, so yeah. Doing good.
Shout out to all the OGs out there that put up with us knuckleheads and got us to be some of the
Right.
great young men
Right.
that we are.
Yeah, how you
Shout
feel
out
after
to
that
y'all.
fast?
Man, I should have stayed on. That's what I was just
Yeah,
telling
well,
you.
that's what we was talking about,
Yeah,
the
my body
fast.
it don't
Feel heavy,
feel
don't
as
it?
good as it
Feel
would.
heavy, don't it?
He said
Like
feel
I
heavy.
weighed myself back down.
Okay.
That's why I had some
Right.
That's why I had to switch up the paper.
Yeah, I think you're right about that time.
More natural.
Make sure y'all sleeping up too.
Yeah, more
Okay.
natural
Dig it,
feels
dig it.
instead of that tobacco.
For sure,
That's
for sure.
what you feel
So
And
damn.
now that Christmas is over, man, today starts Kwanzaa.
Yeah, happy Kwanzaa. Yeah, happy first day of Kwanzaa,
Yeah,
for
happy
sure.
first day.
Right on.
And I don't think they do something on the first day.
They said they was the first day kind of celebrates you know
being around
the
each other.
crops. You're planting all your crops. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So today we are planting seeds in the mines. Yeah, so we putting crops out there today. So the second day is just acknowledgement of self, observation, wellness, being true to self, speaking up for self, just going out for self. So
Yeah.
those are just first couple days, man. Hopefully.
Man, to reading books and videos that enlighten you to yourself, no
Yeah,
matter what others
for sure.
say and think, because But do y'all celebrate Kwanzaa? Is that something y'all do in y'all's household?
I celebrate Kwanzaa.
I need
Let us
to.
know if y'all
I don't
celebrate
celebrate
Kwanzaa.
Yeah,
Christmas,
like,
but I do
subscribe.
celebrate Kwanzaa. You know what I'm talking about? I do celebrate Kwanzaa.
I don't. It's
You don't
not something I
celebrate
do.
Christmas, you said?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I celebrate Kwanzaa. I don't celebrate Christmas.
I don't celebrate nothing. I try to, but I got children, so I celebrate the theme of it. But I mean, for me, man, with my children, I like for them to stumble upon some of this information themselves, and so we can have more of an open conversation. And then instead of me feeling like I'm forcing my ways, my beliefs,
How old are your children?
9 and 12.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna come up on that a little later in life.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, I mean, you never start. I mean, you can keep them curious. You know what I mean. But kind of let them stumble upon the information themselves.
Yeah,
Man.
sure.
I think so many of our counterparts push old-fashioned ways upon our children. You know what I'm saying, and they grow up to not knowing how to separate their own independencies. And sometimes these kids get a little too far-fetched with that shit too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it keep it in place too.
Man, I remember one year my nephew Carter, man, I just love him, man. He's like my son almost. Man, I put, man, what Santa get you for Christmas, nephew? He said, I don't know what Santa got me because I might get excited from Auntie and Uncle Rel.
That's real.
That's what you want to hear.
That's real, young man. Stay with that.
Yeah. Shout out to Carter for that. Shout out to Carter, keeping it real. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you're up to real good on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's hard.
Man, keeping it with, I guess, I don't want to say Christmas, but just
The
theme. The polar plunge, man, we all survived this polar plunge, thank God. Man.
Oh,
weather.
man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is that how it feels up in Russian places? It was cold as hell here.
Some other places, like just think about this, right? Like, not that it goes untelevised or untalked about it. A lot of that temperature is normal for like the North Dakotas, the Montana, you know what I mean? The South Dakotas, the Iowas, and
About Alaska.
yeah, bro.
And they really out there, they gang banging in Alaska, and they out here in the snow outside, like we outside. They got on hoodies. Y'all got on hoodies in Alaska?
It's
But they
like-
got regular jackets on. They ain't got no big
Yeah,
with the fur on.
I mean, but you know, you
exactly.
get conditioned to your climate. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Like,
conditioned
so
to
for you to
climate.
be acclimated to that, to still be outside around this time.
But that's
December,
generational acclimation. You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
you born into this, you know what I'm saying? That's generations of people already, You know what I'm saying? Having
Man,
that
it was so-
genetic.
That's real cool.
You know what I'm saying?
It was so cold that
DNA in there.
it was Friday or Thursday here. It was 3, but felt like -21.
Bro, my
Yeah.
pipes
It
froze.
was
My
crazy
pipes froze.
cold.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drop a quick little knowledge. You know, I'm country slick. You know what I'm saying? Which y'all know. You know what I'm saying? So my pipes froze. You what you do is you get smart. You put space heaters on your hot water tanks. You know what I'm saying? Be careful because depending on the wattage of the space heaters, they can trip a breaker. You know what I mean? So, but definitely keep your vents. You're supposed to drip them. Like I just learned something new that wasn't necessarily new to me, but it, I still learned it. They say that when you're dripping your faucets, make sure you drip both hot and cold. You know what I'm saying? Because you can rupture one or the other. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
But if you ever do run across freezing pipes, man, make sure you got at least a good 1200 watt space heater that covers a 250 foot square foot. Yeah. So, and then you want to isolate. You want to try to isolate that heat on that hot water tank, because a lot of times what happens, and we don't think about this shit, is
Disclaimer: we are not licensed plumbers or HVAC technicians.
But
no, this just
by
what-
experience,
By experience.
By experience, if you can't afford no faucet cover, run and get you some styrofoam cups, 32-ounce cups, cover your faucet up, especially facing the north. Your house is facing the north direct. You know, a little stuff, because that's the things that freeze
That
up the
tube
quickest.
foam is mad cheap though.
That tube phone is mad cheap. Yeah, for sure. If someone don't know, just grab you 4 styrofoams. The mold creates more insulation. You know what I'm saying? So
and
that's
open
just
up your cabinets.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's why. That's what I do, bro. I put a space heater inside the cabinet, have it facing outward. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Opening the pipes,
Right.
so it's just creating that warmth. And shit,
And thank God, although we were freezing here,
cold.
we're still we didn't have no power. We still had power. Unlike you informed me earlier that DC went without power.
A bunch of places
and
went without power.
then
There
people
was some
lost their
places-
lives. These people that got lost on the highway.
Like Seattle.
Seattle,
Well,
yeah.
thanks,
Well, there
Seattle.
were some people in Oklahoma that were powerless Friday.
Since people lost their lives.
Yeah.
Another,
on the
that's kind
highway.
of what I was speaking about too, because I'm an Ohio boy, born and raised, so it's driving a little bit different with that. But in some places, like in Seattle, Reno, Nevada, and like on I-80,
Yeah.
that snow is wet, so
Yeah.
that stuff is kind of rough. But
Yeah.
man, if your car starts sliding, the general rule, man, you never hit your brake, even
Never.
though it's gonna look scary as shit
It's gonna
'cause
make
when your
it
car is
slide.
going, but you can get a little give to kind of nudge your car out of a slide. But man, people just sliding off to
They
the
hit
side
the
of the
brake,
road,
that whole
bro.
car turn on you. Once you hit
Well-
that brake, it lock it up, and that's
Yeah,
it
but
turn.
it ain't like those storms ain't like they are here though.
Correct.
Like
Yeah.
them shits go
10
hard, and
times
they go
harder.
for several hours.
Correct.
So these people sitting on the side of the road, and snow is all up on the side of your car. So you basically, it still is metal. There's pieces on it, so it's an ice box.
Ice
Yeah,
box.
for
If you
sure.
run out of gas,
You run out of gas,
Or you
man,
stuck in traffic.
or you damage your car where it will not run and you're stuck out
Yeah,
here in it. So, all these little tips are just stuff to be mindful of, man. Like I said, this is all disclaimer stuff. This is just experience, and everybody be safe through that.
Also, another quick note on the weather. Sorry, I should throw it in when we started. But Tesla owners was complaining that their
Cars
cars
were
were not
charged.
charging
Oh,
when it's
it's
cold
cold.
outside.
Yeah, it's too
Oh,
cold.
So
Well,
they're gonna have to get that under control as far as California and places trying to
and
make
now-
electric
and now
cars.
can-
Because summertime come or too many people cut on the AC or the heater, the power go out, bust the power grid. So
And
if everybody cars on electric,
I can
they
understand that
can't
because
power them in this.
I left my clippers in the car, and they wouldn't charge because they was too cold.
Cold,
And
yeah,
I had
for
to
sure.
warm them up like in front of the heater. And
Well, you gotta
before they
think
would
like
actually
this,
come
right?
on. Like they wouldn't even come on. It was
The
too cold, and they
wires
wouldn't
inside
charge.
these devices, you know what I'm saying?
They get called too. Everything's been
That
called.
shit locked up, man.
Locked
You know,
up,
it's locked.
The
Yeah.
current can't flow.
You hear me?
It's kind of like a little sub combo. What you was talking about earlier is, man, these grids go down. I mean,
It's
that's
all
really what
over,
happened
bro.
in Seattle, Washington area.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Seattle proper, but yeah, somebody hit another electric grid.
It's all over. It's all over.
Electric power
It's
station.
all over.
So those
Wow.
things, man, 14,000 people without power when it's
That's
2
crazy.
degrees. You know what I'm saying? It was an ice storm out that
Yeah,
way.
for sure.
And
You know what I'm
then-
saying?
And then on the same note, but
Rolling blackouts.
next topic, but different note. Kamala Harris.
Oh,
Talk
man.
about it.
Yeah, let's get into
Talk
this.
about it.
So we don't. So they don't know if it was the governor from Arizona or governor from Texas who sent the migrants on Christmas Eve in the freezing weather to Kamala Harris's house, to the VP's house.
By busload.
By the busloads and
Greyhounds.
prisons.
Okay, what happened?
They bust them and dropped them off.
Well,
I'm just thinking. That's the words. You know that they had in their story. You know what I mean? It definitely isn't a storage of humans, but yeah, they bust these people in the middle of the holidays to other people's houses during the middle of the holidays. I can only imagine what it cost the taxpayers.
Use these people as pawns.
I mean, but that, that's what I'm
in a political scheme of fight, man.
It's to the point to where, you know, these politicians that everybody love to be arguing over.
It's
and, you know, lining up in the heat or the cold to vote for, or go through scrutiny to, you know, get your ID checked and where you live at in certain, you know, black propers in towns. Yep. I mean, when are we gonna wake up as a people and realize these people don't give a shit about none of us?
Nah, Michael Jackson told you that.
Man,
straight up. Hey.
Man, for real though, I mean they don't, bro. These people, I mean, they can make up whatever excuse that they want to at this point and tell us whatever, but they showing us they use these people as pawns like it's a fucking game. They down there laughing and chuckling and joking.
Yeah, these people out there 2-degree weather in somebody's front yard.
Man, showing up with their babies, their whole family and shit. They ain't got no jackets. They ain't prepared for no kind of weather.
They ain't even showing up. They ain't even showing up with their whole families. They're detached from families on the holiday. So a mama might be with her infants, but the husband's way the fuck over here, and their moms, their dads are all over the bus. Yeah, they're all over. Yeah, this shit is the same tactics that they used during slavery. These are the same tactics, bro. These tactics don't change. We gotta, like he said, we need to open our eyes and stop being fucking blinded. You know what I'm saying? By just common
complacency. Too, bro.
Correct. You said common complacency.
And they keep saying that the Republicans keep saying, well, these governors keep saying that it's because of the Democrats' lax immigration laws. But President Biden never said nothing about people just come over there. He said if you make it over here and you need asylum, we will hear your fucking case. Just like the law says, it wasn't anybody could just come out and fucking free fall.
But see, the thing of it is, though, man, is that when you got, that's what the problem a lot of times is in this country, is that you got policy, but you ain't got no action behind it. And so where the action needs to be happening is in these states where these motherfuckers are totally against it, but they got policy that's already saying that they supposed to, but they don't give a damn. So basically, they're just saying, all right, fuck y'all. We gonna say we overwhelmed down here and just send them up to the Democratic states.
There's nowhere really to go.
Well, they send them to New York. Now it's D.C. I think it was Philly and Chicago.
I ain't gonna do like that.
In the fucking winter.
It's just disrespectful to a culture, because genocide keeps happening and then we don't want to take responsibility for it.
That's wild, bro.
If this was a group of people that start with a J, we damn sure wouldn't be sending them through no damn code.
No,
not at all.
Go on.
Right. In other news this week, Putin said he's ready to negotiate with Ukraine.
Really?
Jumped into this.
Really?
What they negotiate? He gonna go over there and build back some of their power plants, some of their. I mean, what exactly is he? What's the negotiation?
Yeah, that's my.
We are defending our national interests, the interests of our citizens, our people. I reiterate, we don't have any other choices but to protect our citizens. However, we are prepared to negotiate some acceptable outcomes with all the participants of this process. But it's their business. It's not us who refuse talks, it's them.
Y'all stop kicking our
Get the fuck out
ass.
their country.
Because they whooping their ass.
Yeah. Y'all stop kicking our ass and we'll come over and
They
fix
didn't think
it.
that was going to happen.
All the fucking money and resources Biden sending them, goddamn, they should be beating somebody. Shit.
They didn't
But
think
it's
that was going
still,
to happen, though.
but it's still crazy though, man. That's like the United States going to war with Colorado.
And
And Colorado winning.
punching the fuck out. Your boy getting punched on over there. Hey, man. Hey.
This is
Y'all
crazy.
gotta chill out, bro. Y'all embarrassing us right now. I bet you what the conversation about, y'all embarrassing us right now. Y'all got regular warehouse workers over here whooping on our ass.
I don't know. We take that. It ain't region-fied like it is in here in America. You see, that's the whole issue. You see what I'm saying? Because you got unsovereign land that people are living in that somebody has no real claim on it but the people.
Ukrainians who got the.
You know what I'm saying? Like they run that whole region.
Well, I
you know
mean,
what I'm saying? And
my problem is the
but it's
support of
Russia.
the whole thing.
It's all part of Russia.
The support of the whole thing is not really quote unquote sanctioned because they're not a part of the UN. So the U.S. should not just be jumping in, giving the support that they're supposed to be given,
right.
even if it is a quote unquote, humanitarian, a non-humanitarian war because you're right on the size versus Russia's capabilities on their size. But I mean, again, man, I think we got to keep our eyes focused on the prize, bro. Biden, that's his boys.
He got Russian blood.
Ukrainians is his boys, man. They done always been in business deals. That's what all that shit was when he was running with his son Hunter. So we got to keep our eyes on the focus. Just because these people in office, man, don't mean that they just done gave up on their shit that they doing. And that's why, to me, sending that much bread blatantly over to these cats, granted so, they are at war and they are being attacked. But shit, y'all had a chance to join the fucking UN and have the whole protection of the whole world. I don't know how many times in the past. So, I mean, shit, why is that shit popping out?
Now y'all want to come down? Like, I don't be, man, that politics, that shit be.
The shit been happening.
Sometime, bro.
The Bushes went over there to Saudi Arabia.
Fucked up shit.
Big Daddy went over there stealing, got his ass whooped. His son went over there trying to avenge his son.
He got caught up, fucked up, a whole bunch of shit.
Lying about a bunch of shit.
He fucked up the game.
He fucked up the game.
He did.
And so when they've been trying to push a reset on everything since then, you know what I'm saying? Ever since then, man, you see the prices of gas ain't been settled since.
Oh no.
They bounced
they use
around.
Obama to go ahead and finish the dirty work up.
Man, Obama just as crooked as them. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. And why I say that is you don't jump in that motherfucking octagon and not be a fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's where we got to stop putting these false narratives. What he was kind of saying earlier, like it's just a profession, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of cops don't want to be called dirty cops, right? But you can't have over a half of you guys being caught doing something dirty and someone not look at you
as a dirty cop.
It's just that's just the badge you're gonna have to wear, or hold your people accountable. You see, like in the policing, and I don't knock them for it. Like I said, it's just accountability. We got to start pushing accountability at the right target. You know what I'm saying?
It's like we was talking about earlier, and we probably talking this up, but accountability for free will, bro. We have accountability for free will. So you got cops that are working within the UN. Since you brought it up, I'm gonna pick them.
No. Let's get to it.
You got cops that are working within a whole community of cops, but they know the free will of their fellow cops and with the shit that they do.
Correct.
They also don't protect themselves from that free will when they speak up. You can't speak up against entities like this if we're gonna start breaking them down. Because they're not gonna go, oh, y'all caught me.
No, they're not.
They're gonna push your ass out.
Or have you killed.
And
we got to remember too, they out here working in the field with some of these cops. If they do some shit like that, they have an opportunity to get their back of their fucking head blown off,
knocked
or
off,
run down the alleyway, some suspect.
Some bullshit.
So I ain't gonna just pretty much jump them and throw them all up under the bus like that. But
you gonna get thrown under the bus. You gonna get thrown under the bus once you
get the fuck out of it.
Or
make some changes,
do something about it.
Or you're just gonna stand aside and watch what these cats is doing, man.
That's it.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, and that's
everything. A motherfucker.
But that's everything in a sense, from the government to that that accountability part has to be taking place. You know what I'm saying? From the patrons, citizens, however you want to look at them, to those buying, to those voting, and accountability needs to be taken on at the polls. Everybody runs to the polls.
And that shit don't be doing nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Well, it just creates mass confusion. It just creates mass confusion.
That's what I'm speaking of. That shit don't do nothing for us.
This is something for everybody else.
That shit don't do nothing for us.
They play the game.
Cause soon as we run to the polls heavy, something happens. They always got to recall. They got to
recount it. They got to recount.
Go back and do something. Like, bro, y'all, every time some shit happen where we outvote some shit, y'all gotta make it some way possible to where it seemed like the shit fucked up, the system fucked up, the count fucked up, the ladies was asleep that day, they came in drunk, somebody came in smelling like weed, so we had to recount everything. Like, come on with the bullshit. Every time some shit get outvoted for, it's always some bullshit that come with it to where they gotta recount it in 6 states.
Even if they recount it, the process of the runnees are fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
It already happened. They already knew who was gonna win. They paid for that shit.
Correct. And that's where I was leading to is that you ain't got the money.
The wrong people running.
For sure.
Because the wrong people that's running got the money for it. And they gonna put their money up for
Well,
it.
Kanye said
And
he
they
was gonna
homies is
run,
gonna
but
put
everybody
money
was
up
like,
for it.
I don't know about Ye,
But
man.
he
I
ain't
don't.
coming at it like he's supposed to have came
How-
at
how
it.
was he
If
supposed to come at
I'm
it?
saying if he would have came at it with a fucked up, with an insane mind, if he would have came at it with an insane mind, he would
I
have come
think
with
he
some
was-
logical, political, you know what I'm saying, advice or whatever.
I don't think he
and
made it that
lane.
far.
If he would have, that's what I'm saying.
He had to play. He had to play that. What y'all been calling it? That Uncle Jimbo shit.
Yeah,
Sambo.
Sambo.
He had to play that Sambo role just to get his foot in the motherfucker though.
basically
Because you
him-
ain't gonna get in the door. Look at Herschel Walker.
Him and Shannon Sharp, the same people. And Herschel Walker.
No. He's a great. No, that's not. I said look at Herschel Walker because he's the perfect example of what manipulation gets you. You see what I'm saying? Like he thought he was manipulating. He thought he was doing the manipulation.
Nah,
Herschel
nigga
thought he was.
stupid as fuck
He
on
thought he
TV.
was. He was, but he thought he was manipulating
Dumb as fuck
people.
on TV.
That's
And
why he
whoever
was
was
getting on
Herschel Walker's
TV.
homies should have called Buddy and be like, what the fuck is you talking about on
They get
TV?
too much money.
He didn't have no homie. It was the Republican people patting him on his back.
I'm saying-
You did good, Herschel. You see what I'm saying? But you had other.
He went to
Well,
somebody.
try this next time.
You know what I'm
He went
saying?
to somebody's
Exactly. You
barbecue
know what I'm saying?
before and nigga,
Nah, he
some
detached. He
Wait,
detached.
I believe
He
that.
detached.
I
He
believe
detached.
that.
He's
You
not
know what I'm
around
saying?
about-
Ye ain't Herschel detached. Ye just
Ye is
saying.
detached.
Ye saying I'm gonna say whatever I gotta say to make y'all listen to me.
But he not. But what Ye getting slapped across the face just like how Shannon Sharp getting.
Ye
but
getting
he
punked.
But Ye getting lashings right now. He's
Ye-
not
Ye-
getting slapped. He getting lashings. You did all that talk, all that shit, and they showing you, bro. We don't really give a fuck about you either, bro.
To the point, and it's sad because we
Yeah,
don't
we
support
give a fuck
that.
about
We
you.
don't
And
support
you
it
trying to
though.
go hard for what you trying to
What
go
we
hard
talking
for.
about?
but
We
you-
talked about that.
You're not coming at it at the right angle.
Nike
at the right lane, and you
releasing,
sounding
excuse me, Adidas is basically finna release the Ye's, are they not?
$353 million
And-
worth of Ye's.
They're down.
Huh?
They gotta sell
They
it.
just changed the name.
They
That's
gotta
stealing,
sell
isn't it?
That is stealing. What they call it in college when you go to write an essay and you go that's
Plagiarism. That's exactly what I was waiting on the word now. But we got it out there. We ain't supporting Ye on that behalf. We sit over here
We
and
just still don't like to hear raw truth. Ye's
It's-
problem is that he brings truth. He just doesn't know how to
He
kinda
don't bring it in a
introduce those
conglomerate. He's bouncing from here to here to here. If he brought that shit in as a brainstorm and he knew, boom, when I bring this shit in, I'm coming off this tactic. Boom, that's gonna lead me to this tactic. Boom, then I'm coming back. If he
The
came in
man
like
worth
that,
$1 billion.
but he's
He's
not
more
doing
tactical.
that shit.
He's more tactical.
Yeah, but he got
He
He's
came
more
in
tactical
walking,
than
he
right.
came
He
in
said the man-
moonwalking
the
right
man-
here. He came in moonwalking right here, grooving right here. Then he stopped.
Okay.
Nah.
He's still a multi-millionaire beyond our wildest
Yeah,
dreams.
but when you're running for the head chief of the entire nation, man,
You
gotta,
can't have
gotta
that
be
background
tactical.
like
You have
that.
to-
You
What
even,
background?
even if you aren't,
Insane
that's why people
background.
was
People
fucking
think
with
he's
George
insane.
Bush, even though he ended up kind of he was on some bullshit,
Look here,
but he
man.
had a heart for certain things. But he was so fucking scattered and goofy and all this other shit.
He
Just
was.
a Texas boy.
Yeah,
Which
he
that's
was.
truly who he was.
But he wasn't
But
insane.
So was
Yeah.
damn Donald Trump.
But he wasn't.
He was more insane. Ye
No, Donald Trump was
Trump
more
ain't
blatant.
insane, yeah.
Donald Trump was
just
blatant,
rich
direct.
asshole.
I'm saying what I'm saying. I said it. And you can go check
Yeah.
the motherfucking facts.
He's a rich asshole.
They've been doing this shit. Don't get mad at me. That's what Trump said.
I don't
But this
know.
nigga, Ye,
I just think he
Ye is
said
running.
some shit.
Ye came in walking backwards. He came in with a mask on. Like you came in with the wrong hat on at one point. Now you want to go against the people with the hat on. Like what you doing, bro?
I don't.
Nobody's gonna ride with that.
So if Ye came out and said, "Man, I put the America Great hat on again," not because I supported Trump, just because I was trying to make a mockery of him.
You should have said no.
You
He's
wouldn't-
not gonna
you-
believe it
they
because
were
he's
not gonna
already got a
believe it.
reputation for
Okay.
insanity.
I
right
did
now.
because he has he's been diagnosed with mental illness or insanity that you discredit everything he does.
No, not discredit everything, but as far as him running for
Has he been
presidency,
diagnosed
you're gonna
with it?
discredit that shit.
Who diagnosed him? I mean,
Who
I heard
knows?
that his wife say it,
I'm
but
saying-
I've never.
I think he went somewhere.
They got
He
him,
went
bro.
somewhere for a while and did some shit.
Yeah, I
and
heard
came
his
out
wife
with
say
shit.
that, but I ain't
Well,
heard him say that.
Yeah, he
but-
said on a few of his albums and shit.
Just like I said, if
forget
he
what it
would
was.
have just, if he
But
would
you
have
know.
came with a strategy behind whatever he was coming up with, besides just,
I think it is strategized.
Nah,
I just think it
but
ain't
he
the
just
way
jumped
we
in the
is.
water. He just jumped in the water. He just treading.
He
Like,
never,
no.
he never had a chance.
He
Because,
never
because
came in
his
with
thing
that.
is nobody's taking him serious as a president anyway. And then the way he's been talking, it take money more than the money that you had So you need the money from them Jews and them other people.
But you
that's
do
not
not really-
fucking with you, right?
they're
That's
not
cutting
fucking
your
with
ass
you.
off.
And
In the
now-
corporation, that's
they're
not
not
in the
fucking with
corporation.
you. Now,
that's
because
not
they're
fucking
gonna
with you.
separate you.
No, even prior, they're not gonna put your money up behind you to be fucking president. No, because you're not the person that they believe to lead to be. You think they want a rapper to be the fucking president of the United States?
No.
Hell no.
I think
you
I
gotta,
think
you gotta
I think
be.
the president, if you can be controlled, you can be the damn president of the United States, bro. I don't
But
like
he's
titles and
rapper.
associations.
He's letting them know
Did you ever think you would see a black female vice president?
They did that shit with fucking
I seen the
Reagan when he
president.
came out.
I seen
He
the
was
black
acting.
president.
I ain't seen no black president.
What?
I ain't seen no black president. I seen a Muslim.
Mulatto.
Muslim is not a-
Muslim
is not a race.
Black, African American.
He ain't black. Obama ain't black.
If you
Muslim
look at
is not a
him,
race.
If I look at him in
you
what?
would say he black.
I'd say he's black, or
But
is
you
that
wouldn't
what
say he's Muslim because
He-
Muslim
he
is
might
not
check-
a
He got
race.
some kind of
he checked Pacific
Kenyan
Islands?
and African, Kenyan
And Hawaiian.
and Caucasian.
I thought he was Kenyan and Hawaiian. So.
Man, break it down.
Maybe,
simple.
maybe
He's,
he's one.
he's,
Anyway.
he's African and
You ain't expecting.
Caucasian.
Y'all hating on Ye, man. Stop
No,
hating on
nobody's
Ye.
hating on this nigga. We just letting you know.
Yay,
that
yay, yay
he's-
for 2023.
That's 2023.
Yeah, that's
that's
what
funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. Get
Yeah.
this shit going 2024, all that
Yeah,
shit.
leap year.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said 2023.
Yeah, you hear me? Yeah.
Well, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm trying. He catch it off. He catch it off. Get it.
Okay. On a
That
lighter
means let's
note,
move on. That
on a
means
lighter
let's
note,
move
and
on.
keeping on a different note, and keeping it still people in check and shit. The judge orders Cowboys order to take paternity test. Man, y'all see this?
Oh yeah.
For what? What do you got to
Yeah.
take paternity test?
Man,
Some girl said she his daddy.
This chick said her
Who?
daughter was, yeah, she needs some bread for her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry
That
Jones.
girl about
Jerry
shit,
Jones.
like
Jerry
She's
Square.
like,
Jerry.
yeah, like
You're a
24.
Texan. You're a Texan.
Yeah, she trying to put a Jerry her
Bro, it's
daddy.
crazy when you say shit.
Look
Yeah,
here.
I'm telling you.
I'm saying like this, man. Jerry done been pulled over. I grew up in Texas, man. We was kids, man. Jerry Jones,
I
he
thought
did
he was
wild shit,
Texan.
man. When I was in middle school, man, Jerry Jones got pulled over on a Sunday morning, man. Drunk, flying to church.
Oh, he let loose in somebody. He's a daddy.
You know what I'm saying? You go to church that early, flying, running stop sign. You know the routine.
He's a dad.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, these people got kids. She been paid off.
She's wanna get paid off.
She want more. You
Yeah,
know
she
what
coming
I'm
out the
saying? Because she
woodwork.
didn't realize
Yeah.
what her child's really
I
entitled
think
to.
y'all ready to try to pay her off.
Yeah, he didn't pay her off.
For the
But
past some years, some
See,
long
but-
years,
She
but-
wasn't. She wasn't on top of her
But
game.
now that I guess that the girl done aged out and got to a certain
Oh
point.
yeah, that's your fault.
Yeah,
You should have
she
just snatched
No,
and relaxed.
no, it don't matter. That
He tried to
DNA
do it on the low,
don't
though.
change.
He was
That
breaking
the
out my
mama just real.
But
Yeah.
now the daughter like,
The daughter
now the mama
was
get
like-
child support no more.
Nah,
bro.
bro,
I still need
look
some
here.
money, guy.
This is what happened. The
Oh,
mama's
my
new
God.
boyfriend told her, "Bitch, you crazy. You should have part.
Bitch, you only got a million, bitch.
You should have part of the goddamn Dallas Cowboys. You hear me? Goddamn, that's Jerry Jones, goddamn daughter. That's it.
Hey, at least concessions.
I'm telling you, man. When you think about that, man, that's the richest fucking sports franchise in the world, bro. Her new boyfriend want to go to the Cowboys game. He upset. I won't in.
Man.
He
He a 50,
He
man.
just figured this shit out. He probably just found out he ain't the daddy.
He a 50-yard
Jerry
line.
the
What are
daddy.
you doing?
Man, he fucked that. He want access.
That's your daddy. You got them long, droopy
Man,
eyes just
yeah,
like you. That's
yeah.
your daddy.
Yeah, man. But
Oh
no, man.
my
We'll
God.
put you like this, man. No, the mama just realized. The mama and the daughter probably just realized that you know that they have
So
some.
Glenn, what Glenn said in the bedroom.
Man, they got.
You stupid as fuck.
You got the
That's your
steak
dad.
and Cowboys.
What happened was, on was it Christmas Eve? You know what I'm saying? They won. Dallas won against somebody that they we was especially
Should've
the
won.
Lewis
Expected to lose against.
Yes, and
No
Jerry
doubt.
just celebrated when they hit it.
And let loose.
Yeah, that was 24 years ago, nigga. That was,
I-
was that about the time that they was
I
really
think
great?
that was they was doing that win. They was doing that win. What is it? What
That
year?
was 90 something.
No, that was no. That'd have been
That's
2000. That'd have been.
Yeah, well, we come
Yeah,
around
late
late
99.
99.
That'd have been 99. That'd have been them
Yeah,
down
that's
years.
not bad.
He
That's
ain't
Still,
been-
that was winning years.
No,
Yeah.
99 they wasn't doing no winning.
They was
99.
still up.
They wasn't doing no. They was on their way down. Yeah,
Yeah,
94, 95, about 97, 98. That around them parts, you know, shit start getting ugly.
Oh, yeah, you
Green
were
Bay,
Texan, okay, yeah.
Green
Yeah, that's
Bay,
just when you-
San Francisco, was making 8 rounds.
That's when
back
T.O.
around.
was running and standing on the star and shit, huh?
Yeah, about 99, he came running, standing on the star. Yeah. The 2000s was ugly. You talking about Quincy Carter, bro? You talking about Vinny Testaverde?
Oh, yeah, the Rams.
You talking about
St. Louis is even hard around them times too.
Marion Barber? Yeah.
St. Louis was nice around them times too.
The Rams was nice when Marshall Faulk, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce.
Is that when the Oilers changed?
They went from.
When did the Oilers change from the Oilers to the Titans?
Yeah, man, that was
that
probably been like 95, 96, because they just went away for a
I
while.
think it was 96.
Yeah,
Was it?
around that time. Yeah.
Man,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
Stand on
97.
sports. Stand on sports, man. What y'all think about South Bay?
Man, that dude. Man, Salt Bay is the dude that got his little, he sprinkled salt on all the memes. First and foremost, he not a chef, he a butcher, right?
He's like
He
a
overcharging.
Turkish butcher.
He
or
Turk,
some shit.
man, the dude at World Cup, man, I guess he used his internet fame.
We gotta pull a picture of
Oh,
Yeah. Dude, goofy, man. Dude, goofy. He running down there like grabbing on Messi like this. Messi like, hey, get off me. He followed Messi around on the field for like a whole 2.5 minutes, asking for a picture, going with other players. That's what all the fans are now starting to ask.
He's like a C-list celebrity.
A C-list, that fool is a G-list celebrity. He is not a celebrity.
I'm a B-list. You need to get somebody else.
Man, he ain't no actor.
You see what I'm saying? Somebody need to get Buddy off my field.
That's kind of how he was looking at him too.
That's how Messi was looking at it, bro. Like,
I'm not even been at the house, but get Buddy off my field.
Man, he was holding the trophy. He wasn't allowed to. Only certain people can hold the trophy.
You ain't
And that's what they were saying.
On coaching or ownership.
If you really won, you might need to
But he was friends. I guess he was friends with one of the head presidents of FIFA to put the shit together. So that's why he was allowed there on the field and shit. Like, but you know, if you know anything about FIFA, man, FIFA always, they just under investigation. Olympic sports has had a black eye on it, in my opinion, ever since they started putting the black athlete in prison. Y'all probably don't remember this. Marion Barber. All of a sudden, a lot of our heroes that was breaking records. A lot of our heroes, man, they said they were cheating and doing a bunch of stuff, and maybe they was, maybe they wasn't, man. But I mean, once again, man, like going on into the whole world of.
Then it's legal now, right?
No, not necessarily.
HGH, that shit part way legal now?
Man, I don't know, man. I mean,
it ain't frowned upon like it was.
You call it HGH, but what does that mean?
You said it again?
Human growth hormone.
Human growth hormone.
There you go. You think that's gonna be legal in sports?
Well, she had the rub. She had the deer antler rub.
Man.
She wasn't in jail.
Whatever it was, she was rubbing on the calves.
The deer antler rub.
And Marion Jones, a bunch of athletes. But Barry Bonds had the cream. They was rubbing it into different parts of his body. He didn't know nothing.
Antler shit,
and so
it came out that deer antler.
Yeah, but whatever Barry said, don't know. I mean, it was working because it was working on the swing and his head.
That boy head was swole.
It just moved. Woo! It just farted. Everything else got to stay going.
Everybody attacks Barry Bonds because he was hitting home runs. But I never heard anybody bring up Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco, Roger Clemens, Andy Pettit, Alex Rodriguez. There were so many other players. You know what I mean? But not even the dark skinned minorities. All these white pitchers that was using
Anderson, they trying to say Buddy had this
Andy Pettit, you know what I'm saying? Clemens, you could tell how huge Clemens was.
He did get swelled up.
Remember that shit?
Man,
He
look
said
here,
that shit
man.
was hers.
Man, bro, this is the problem. But this is the problem, right?
That was
Like,
steroids on Clemens there. That
is what is steroids used for in the medicine world? Healing.
healing. Mm-hmm.
Speed shit up.
Speed shit up.
So you're upset with these athletes that are taking a drug to get out to perform faster, quicker,
No,
better.
bro, you need to stay hurt for 6 weeks.
Well,
So our fans.
Okay, so let me throw this in there real quick, because this just happened, sports related. Tua.
Quicker.
Big monster, sorry, smack
He
him.
just caught him another
He wasn't
concussion.
slapping like that.
Tua. So this is
He
when you got
need to
three-
sit down, bro. He
yeah,
need to sit
three
down. They're gonna
this
retire
year.
Buddy tomorrow.
Then why you want to retire?
Cause he's gonna be mentally fucked up.
You say he
bro.
prone to concussion?
What? Every time you get hit, you get a concussion. That's what, 4 already or 3?
Three.
Come
I just
on,
think
see?
I
That's
just think
not gonna be good for
sometimes
long term.
sometimes you gotta know how to protect yourself as an
True
athlete,
enough,
too.
but still, that's not gonna be good for long term.
Well,
I just think
guess
it's a-
they were talking
That's
about his
too
peoples
close together.
during the last one. They came and visited him in the hospital. Like, man, I mean,
You
shit,
need to go to baseball.
Yeah, this shit worth it. Like,
You need to become a
this-
pitcher.
You need to switch
Yeah.
this shit
That's
up.
what I'm saying. Like, that's too many within that amount of time, bro.
Bro, I don't know, man.
He ain't
I don't
even
like
been
the
with-
imagery it
he
puts
ain't
on
played a
football.
whole year,
I love
bro.
the game. I
This
love
is
the
gonna be
game.
his first one. He
No,
kinda went to
no.
this
He
concussion
been
started.
playing.
Bro,
He been
he
playing.
Now last year he was out, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Tua, he played last year. He played last year. He was nicked up. He's just been injury prone.
Bro,
He's
see,
missed parts.
what I'm
He's
saying-
missed parts of
He out
every
there. He
season.
need to be out
He's
there.
finna be
3 and
gone,
done.
bro.
3 and done.
Yeah, man.
But, I
that's
mean,
too many.
In the season.
That's
Especially in the
too
season,
many,
yeah.
bro. That's
He
too.
need to
He
be
might.
out
He
there.
might.
Nigga was damn real, nigga.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I think. Okay.
He
First and
was out
foremost,
there
let me say this. Man.
thriller
The
down,
the
bro.
first Tua concussion, Tua shouldn't have been able to come back on the field. They
That
can,
was
they can
terrible,
claim
bro.
that it was a back injury. They can say whatever it
No.
was. Everybody involved should have been
Buddy
suspended
brain
and
is
fined,
tripping.
right?
Buddy
But
brain
also,
went to
I've suffered
stop.
multiple of these motherfuckers.
I have too.
'Cause I played the
but
game.
not at that caliber. That
I put you like
you
this,
threw
right?
it out.
Yeah.
You threw it out before.
I've thrown it out.
Ooh,
I've had
that's
my mouth,
crazy.
bro. I've got hit and I was sliding. That's all I remember. I was
Okay,
sliding.
I'm not talking about
And-
that. You ain't throw it out.
he
He over doing the
gonna be,
Jackson
he gonna be, yeah.
Oh, buddy,
Yeah, bro. When you get the right hit, and you know what? I went to the sideline. This is before all this neurological stuff. I went to the sideline. They hit me with the smell saw.
I got
Coach
hit with
asked
the
me.
smell sauce too,
Coach
but I
asked me
didn't-
what day of the week was. I told him
Yeah.
I didn't know.
They
He
told
asked
me.
me
I
where
know.
was I. He asked me where I was at. I said at a football game. It wasn't the effects of that concussion that I feel in the moment. Later that night,
That's what I'm saying. Long term, you can
my head was pounding. The next day, my vision was blurry.
sick.
You know what I'm saying?
sick.
I
threw
felt
up on the way
nauseous.
home. I got hit with the smelling salt too on the way
You know
home.
what I'm
I had to
saying?
tell mama
So-
to pull over. My shit was bamming so hard it made me throw up.
Bro, I'm telling you, a concussion is a real deal. If you
Yeah,
ever
I've
suffer.
had a
If
concussion
you ever
before in a
suffer.
basketball game.
I've never had one.
I
I've
had a
only
concussion
suffered in football.
I got undercut in a basketball
Oh, yeah.
game
Hit
and
your
landed
head,
on my
yeah.
shit. Bam.
Yeah.
And woke up and seen my mama and the coach. Like,
I mean,
Like,
they said
where
I
you
had
at?
a mild one time, and I don't really think it was that. Just 'cause where I got hit.
If you can see
I was
stars,
looking, I was playing baseball.
shit, I didn't see
And
stars. I
was
seen
fucking around
fucking
with homeboys
lights
throwing
doing
the ball.
this
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, but they
And
say
that's
you
the third, I told
time,
you
you
this way,
time.
dude
Yeah. Oh,
had
yeah.
thrown the ball already. That shit cracked me right.
Yeah,
off.
oh yeah.
They said I had a mild one on that, but
Like that shit,
That
like
shit-
to have
Yeah,
that.
that shit's different. That
Like,
shit's
I didn't
different,
thrill
bro.
rap, but I passed out. So for just to have
But
that
going,
many,
going back to two
That's
though, bro.
crazy
He
to
should have
have
been on the
that
field
many.
on that first one. And so when
True
the first
enough.
one happens,
He
like I
should've been out
said, this
for
is
a while.
where you can play the game, but you always know in the back of your mind any hit. I mean anything you. I put to you like this, right? You know what's the number one highest concussion sport there is?
football, well, rugby should it be?
soccer.
Soccer.
Ooh, soccer?
Soccer is the number one
Yeah,
highest
you running full speed,
hitting
no
the ball.
pads.
hitting the
And pretty
ball.
much the only thing that's illegal is just like clipping somebody's legs or whatever.
Yeah,
but you
I
can,
know, I
you can-
played soccer, I
you can-
played college
You can body
soccer.
somebody up for the
Yeah, I
ball,
played
but man,
college
you
soccer,
coming
that's
full
real.
speed.
Yeah, I used
soccer.
to love it too.
So-
I used to- and
I
I
played
played
soccer in high school.
Yeah.
Man, but now these people, these athletes is fast. They running
As
like
fuck.
they running like four
As fuck.
4-1s and
I thought
Yeah,
four
they-
four
they-
point
they-
four.
Luckily, I was on
Yeah.
defense, so I didn't have to
Yes,
cross the field.
running.
Luckily, I was on
Yeah,
defense, so
I
I didn't have to,
don't
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't do no soccer shit.
Oh my God.
I like to hit.
Yeah, I
people.
played
play
college
football, but I think.
Bro.
But I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
I just think with those statistics,
Hold
man,
on, what I
football
didn't know
is
either on the sideline, I didn't know is what D told me about the people are doing cross country.
Oh, yeah, I ran cross
like on
country.
them trails, you
Oh, yeah.
getting bodied on the
You
trails.
get beat up,
I didn't
you
know
get
that.
tripped. You get
Bro, it
tripped,
got,
all
it got
that,
to
bro.
the point, and like I
You
wasn't,
get pushed
I
in the
wasn't like
bushes.
good or try to get good until the end of the season, so I can let her that shit.
Mhm.
But man, you would have to like be cool
You
with
out there
other
with
the coach
nobody.
motherfuckers on other teams and shit because they be
They'll
hustling for
jump
their
you,
record,
bro.
bro.
They'll
They will
jump
knock
you.
your ass off. Like it'll be a little bridge across a little small
Boom,
creek.
hit
you
It
in
won't be
that
big.
Yeah,
but
you be in
man,
that
you'll be
creek.
running and somebody bam and check your.
Yeah.
I used to do it.
Get lost.
I used to do it, bro.
Hey, like the beginning of what the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
Come through and they won't say
I didn't
shit.
know that.
You just
I used to do that, bro. Quick.
And you don't know
Hip
business
check.
by the time
Well,
you
because
look
they,
up three,
well,
four
because
people
what
ran past.
I learned though is
Hip
it's
check
better
is
for them
quick,
because they
bro.
know the course to sprint through the backwoods.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
because they ain't cheating.
you really gotta
But
get
it's
through
'cause
there.
You can make up your time.
Time.
Like,
Don't let it be a couple
because out of
of
the
them.
straight ways, yeah, it's straight, but it's like it'll be hot. Yeah,
Don't
goddamn.
let it be a
Sometimes they gonna
couple
be
of
no
them, bro.
fucking
You
water
gonna
stations
get
and
jumped
everything.
out
Yeah.
there. They
Cross
gonna-
country was a motherfucker.
Cross
I used to
country
just
was
run that
dope.
shit.
I
I
didn't
played
know.
hoop.
I
I
know
used to
aggressive
same,
like that.
same shit. We had to
Yeah.
run cross country to be on the basketball team.
I could run like a motherfucker.
But we was running like a
No,
motherfucker.
10,
I would have been on the
12,
basketball
13
team. They had me
miles.
running
Yeah,
cross
I'll
country.
be
Running
good.
like a motherfucker.
Crazy.
I'll be
That's
good.
crazy.
Running, bro. We was
Yeah.
running, bro.
Shit, I think my
aggressive,
best
bro.
time cross country was like 1852.
I don't remember no time, but I used. I was out
That was the only time I did that well. Any other time it was almost a half an hour.
I'll be out there
That shit was
sometimes.
grueling, bro.
Oh,
Running like 3 point something miles.
non-stop, bro. That shit weird. That
That's what
3.5.
the meet was.
Yeah, 3.5. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Man, let me ask y'all a question. So, a lady
That was my shit.
a lady won at her holiday Christmas party this week. She won a scratch off. They got a scratch off, and she won $175,000.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah. What do y'all? What would y'all do if that was y'all?
I'm putting that up.
Act like I ain't never had nothing.
I'm putting that up.
I mean, in the sense that I didn't win. Yeah, what is it?
Right.
You sound like you
Yeah.
back to work the next day.
Next
Hell
day.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Unless
Might be a
unless
little
we
early.
got to pay the holiday. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we gotta pay holiday.
Unless we got to pay. If it ain't no paid holiday, I'm gonna be up in that thing.
Only because I couldn't sleep tonight because I just won, so I know I'm gonna be up. I just won 175,000. I'm not
First,
sleeping. I'm not.
I'm
First,
saying,
I make sure I
I'm gonna
fill
take
out
the
that information.
melatonin.
Yeah.
First time, let me sign the back of the
Yeah.
Let's
ticket.
go and get him sent on there, man.
I'm gonna have to blow.
You
some
right,
live.
like
my
Buddha said.
paperwork.
Once I send that information, I'll be dancing.
You
Give
hear
me
me? I'll be-
175K.
Yeah, get my
Put it to
bread.
the bank.
Trying to
here
go
you
to sleep. You don't go to sleep thinking about them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a song. I'm gonna have a whole dinner. Yeah, the whole shit be
Look up, it's 4 o'clock. Like, oh, I gotta go to work.
shit,
You know,
I'm
I've been up all
throwing
night.
Shit,
I
dude.
mean, well, after tax, it depends on how they do the tax situation, but shit.
That's getting put up.
Yeah, I'm
It's-
trying to throw that 100 away.
Put up,
Getting
man.
put up. That's getting put
My
up.
goal is to
I'm
buy an
trying to-
island, man.
I'm trying to throw
You buy me an island,
140
man.
up. 140 up, put half on the house with baby. Like, hey, we finna buy something.
They're gonna take 100 of it. They might be you 40. No, they might be you 40. No, they'll take 30.
You'll end up with, I mean, even if
They probably hit you with like 120. You get like that
6%
120.
tax or whatever it is, you're still
Like 120 out.
end up with, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'll put that 100 up and then play with that 20. Invest that 20 in something tough.
So you right back at work the next
What
day.
you talking
Yeah,
about?
man, I ain't finna do
Secretly,
nothing.
on the low. On the low, like, yeah.
Just quietly
So
trying
whatever
to.
buy a
you
little
get
house,
some back,
go
pay up
duplex.
some shit, get some stuff paid off or paid up, whatever you got to do.
Man, yup.
I
Take
bought a
your
little
little family
baby.
trip, do something for
Real
the
shit,
people,
we
something
can buy a
like
little
that.
baby
And you
duplex.
still
You
got
said
good,
baby
just
duplex.
kinda
Trying to
still
rent
sit
that
For
on
back,
now.
you
sure,
know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Trying to
All
rent
I said, if you ain't
Or
investing,
throwing investing in something.
if you ain't investing or putting the starters to some type of plans that you've been wanting to and ain't had no money to do that, you just you fucking around. But those I mean, you get that blessing, man. You gotta start thinking forward.
Stop going to the Gucci store, to the
Oh, yeah.
Apple store.
Put that shit. Come to me.
Man,
Or come
Coach.
to Kim Folk. Or
All
come to
that,
him.
man.
Or come to him. Like,
Yeah.
come to somebody local. Make some bread.
Stop
Put some
wasting all
bread
that
back.
bread.
Yeah.
Put it back with your people and your community. That's
Yeah.
why we also say click that like and subscribe as always.
sure.
You know, to make sure y'all do that. But yeah, we gotta stop wasting all this bread, man. We coming in the paper.
Yeah.
And we
Letting
just
it
cycle
go.
it right back
Giving that
into
shit
the
away,
system.
man.
Letting it go.
Right back to
Sure.
another community or right back to some bullshit.
Right
But
back
they
to
say that the black community always teeters at like number one,
One,
2,
yeah.
or 3.
Yeah,
in
we
the
be
economic
up there.
buying power.
Yeah.
Buying power, we be up there, but don't be buying shit but clothes.
Right, shit.
They said they
Shit
put
but
that-
designer.
I think they said we only dropped the 4th when it comes to comparing us to smaller nations.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
we
how much
be
our
up,
buying
bro.
power
Power is,
man.
We be up, bro, but we be trying to be like everybody else and be fucking the
Yeah.
money game up, bro.
My Mercedes.
What
that
we
shit,
say?
run that
What
shit back.
what Jelly
Yeah.
Rose say? What Jelly Rose say on we don't own the rights to the movie. But he said, man, you know I fucked the money up, man. I fucked the money up, man. I'm Jackie Promoter. You know I fucked the money up, man. You know I'm bad boy, man. I fucked the money up, man. I fucked the money up, man. That's what Joey Rose said, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was profound to me, man, because I feel like, you know, we don't know money management promotions. You know what I'm saying? But we fucked the money, man.
We gotta get better at managing money,
so,
myself included.
Yeah, for everybody up here speaking, I think we're not just speaking to a group of people. We're speaking more to selves and you know, learning ourselves, and then trying to get on here and take this shit that we learn and share it with others. You know?
Spew it out.
Yeah, kick, run the jewels, man. Drop the jewels, run them. However y'all want to get them, pick them up though. Take them with y'all, man. Try to apply some of this shit, because some of this shit's been beneficial for a lot of us. You know
we got to get a lot more self-sustained because this world is changing out here.
For sure.
I think a lot of people is fooling themselves at what's really going on around you. If you start paying attention to just a little teeny bit more than you are, it will kind of really amaze you and not really scare you to have you isolated, but scare you to get motivated to move.
Yeah, try to own some shit. Don't just be out spending money up, man.
Ain't that our motto for the next season?
Own
the spirit of ownership.
Man,
own some shit. Be an owner, not just be an owner just to say, yeah, I'm an owner. Like, be an owner and be proud about that shit.
Get that spirit of lack off your back.
Yeah, own some shit, own shit away, and own some more shit. Then teach your kids how to own some more shit. Like, ownership. Like you said, Buddy said we already like be the one through the third of buying power, and we ain't buying shit. Like, buy something that you can buy and flip that shit.
And stop looking and thinking to buy, you know, the nicest house that you see out there.
Yeah, buy something that's gonna, what you say, be an asset.
Yeah, do something that you can put just a little bit of money into, a little bit of sweat equity.
You're gonna be house poor.
Yep.
Where all your money going to your house, and you can't take no vacations.
Yep.
You can't fix your car. You can't even
none of that. You just change that.
Be a bit for your kidney. You can't even go to the hospital.
I can't go to work. Oh my God! Now that confidence go back.
You finna be on the corner.
Be home for bro.
Nah, man.
It's not how much you make; it's how much you save.
On me, save something, own something, man. Be
the
proud
saving
about
is the part, man, but the wealth is self. You know what I'm saying? Because if you not in tune with self and understanding how this shit all works, you gonna fuck up the money.
Say that again, real.
Man, the wealth comes with the investing.
Yes, it
You
does.
know what I'm saying? You can save all you want to, but not unless your job makes you 200,000 a year and you're saving 100,000 or 50,000, then you can just save the money. But like most careers ain't doing that, so we gotta invest money
and make money.
Yeah, to make the money.
That's
you
gonna
know
last.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Correct.
That's why I said own some shit, man. When you
You
own
gotta
some shit,
fortify
that
itself and double itself.
Flipping it and selling it, or
Yeah.
you getting it flipped and you sitting on it for a little bit, you know, play how the market does.
Put that back, play with a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Make a lot of bit off of that, put that back, play with a little
keep
bit
self
more.
important. Self is important too.
Like, man,
Whether it's your own shop, stop getting into some of these situations where you're paying all this rent. Get to something where you can make an offer in the strip mall to buy it.
I got another topic right quick before we get out of here.
Go ahead.
Some talk about money and shit. Did you know that in the Monopoly game, that when you roll the dice and you go around, if you land on it, that if you don't buy it, that it's supposed to go to auction. You know that? Okay, cause that just started trending again the other day, and I'm like,
my auntie, she wore me out on some.
Man, we play.
no, but it's good with your kids though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's good with your kids to teach them ownership. Teach them ownership.
Yep. Training, bargaining.
I
go
never
too high. I had my son go up to like $250 on Baltic one.
Oh damn!
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how we knew about it, because he thought I was cheating him, and I had him look at the rules. But I'm like, son, why would you just go that far? Oh, bro, you went like 8 times over. I'm like, what you doing?
Right.
I'm just saying, I want to make sure I got it from you. But said, that's all right.
Yeah.
And you also negotiate. He gave me like 5 passes.
Oh,
but
damn.
if I land, not if I go buy, if I
land on it, you got to pay. You got to pay. You land on my shit. Ain't no negotiations under my monies, man. It's hard out here.
Man, my service is always just on one side of the board. Because you have to, not unless you roll the doubles, you have to land on my shit.
Well, in that game,
you can
negotiate pretty much anything.
You trade.
Man. If somebody's shit is in mortgage, you
buy
that
shit. For sure. When you got a good banker that know how to play the game, you got a good
Monopoly game should go about 4 hours.
A good Monopoly.
That's not knowing the rules.
Yeah, that's not knowing the rules.
Yeah. We know you gotta actually buy the shit. he
My
landed
auntie
on
for
be-
sure,
my auntie
for sure.
make a
'Cause
game
it'd be
last
real.
6 hours.
Yeah,
We
oh
be
for
like,
sure.
Nah, we ain't finished. Like, yeah, we
No,
is
man.
finished. I'm ready
You
to
know
go
what I'm
to
saying?
sleep.
Yeah. That's all
Yeah, that's
good
a good
shit.
down to play
Yeah,
out
that's
with
all
your
good
kids.
shit.
I'm out
Teach
here.
them
You
about
know they
money
got
and
they got a Monopoly Midwest City.
Huh.
I seen that in the Midwest City Walmart.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That y'all do.
I'm a traditionalist. I just need the old school.
The classics.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get down through there like it's supposed to be. I don't need all that extra
All that
shit.
extra stretchy,
Yeah,
yeah,
it'll fuck
it's
around.
like,
That might confuse me on what I'm really trying to get to. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
fun.
You
They
know what
got
I'm
them
saying?
like Oklahoma City. They
Yeah,
got
I'm saying.
I guess they got them every
Nah, I'm
state.
fucking with
That's
you.
wild.
Because you'll be
Yeah.
forcing people to kind of really just, it kind of speeds the game up at first, because a bunch of shit get bought up kind of quick.
Quick, oh,
before
yeah.
that. Because
Oh,
people,
that's
people
always
land on
dope.
shit like, damn, I really don't want
Want
this,
it, but I gotta
don't
get it.
have
I want you
motherfuckers
to get it.
like that cheap and then just
Well,
go.
or damn, I seen he already bought one of them. I gotta get another one, so
Yeah, you don't get
so
the
gotta
same.
get negotiated
Yeah,
for
you don't
quick
get the
drink.
same.
Yeah. I know he gonna run through his money fast. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it just strategy throughout the
I'm
game.
about to pull Monopoly out. Me and
Yeah,
my baby
man.
girl. Hey,
Yeah.
come get some of this.
Well, you know, I do believe, you know, Monopoly is the ultimate like Christmas board game.
Man, we're
you
gonna
know?
bring it up to when we're gonna play. Man, the next time we're gonna talk that real game, man.
Yeah,
We're gonna play a game and talk that real
Okay.
game, man.
Yes,
So we can
sir.
talk money and
I'll do
finances.
something.
We
We
can
can
do
talk.
it. We can do
We
it.
can talk into the shelf industry, get into agriculture, get into barbering,
Yeah.
whatever you know.
And
what
I'm still
saying?
trying
Real
to
shit.
get back into selling puppies.
Lumber.
This guy here, man, he does a little bit of everything, and I just love it.
You see what his hat
He
say?
should
Young
Yeah,
gorilla.
he pretty much a
With
concierge,
the
man. You know, he do damn near everything.
Nah, man, I just come from a well-rounded group of people, man, and they just kind of told me, like, man, you know, you as a human are a toolbox, right? So, as a man, you know, you want to have every tool for the job within your arm's reach. So, you know, man, just get the job done.
Be
Just
ready.
get the job,
Yeah,
get the job done, man.
Be a jack of all
You know,
trades, man.
If your pipes is froze, your shit got to be painted, your tree limbs is falling, you know, you got to be able to get that shit done. So,
Yeah.
you
What
know.
they say, a jack of all trades is a master of none, but a jack of
But a master of none is more than just being a master of one.
You hear me?
Mm.
There
You
go.
hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me? Man, more than just being a master of
What
one.
they
I
say,
be a master of all this motherfucker. Why
yeah.
you just be a master of one? I
Yeah.
be a master of all this motherfucker. Yeah, because they'll never finish the quote. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I was thinking about it, but I'm like,
Yeah,
you
they'll
know
finish
it.
like, it's always a jack of all
Okay.
trades.
The master, yeah, for
And
sure.
the master of none.
Yeah.
But a master is none, it's still a it makes it better than being a master of
Master of
one.
one.
Because I know a lot. Yeah, but you just know just this
Just
one
one
bullshit.
thing.
I might not be a master at all the shit I know, but I know some shit.
I know some
I
shit.
know enough about a lot.
I know enough about a lot. Nigga, why you know a little about a lot?
I tell my sons that shit goes
Like, yeah.
ways in life.
Yeah,
a lot about a little.
Yeah, a lot about a little,
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of little.
You know a lot about a
Man,
little.
I
That
just
shit,
think
I know a
everybody
lot.
should be like that way. Like, damn, you gotta eat. You should be able to go in there and cook yourself.
You should know
something.
how to get down through there.
Yeah, if I mean, and it shouldn't be so simple. Like, well, I don't know how to make a steak, so I'm finna go home and put some marinade on my shit tonight, cause I'm
Yeah.
gonna fuck it up tomorrow. It's already seasoned a day before, so now I'm gonna marinate another day.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
gonna be real lovely.
Man,
yeah.
you know, so, I mean, I ain't went to nobody's culinary arts school,
Me
but I just
You
been
know how
on.
to eat.
I know what I want the taste to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And so I just think a lot of people don't take the time. And then like
It is
my
like
sister used to always harass me. They be like, "Boy, you gonna be a bachelor? What you gonna invite a girl over and feed her cereal?" I'm like, "Oh damn, y'all don't like cereal like that?" They be like, "Hell no, I ain't coming over and eat no goddamn cereal." I was like, "Yeah, you right. Let me."
Like cinnamon toast crunchy.
Yeah. I'm like, I just buy all the cereals. She got like one of them raisin eggs, raisin.
Cornflakes gotta
You know what I'm
hit
saying?
something.
Cookie Crisp, something. Tony the Tiger.
What you want? Honey smash full of sugar.
Yeah.
Honey smacks,
But
baby.
you know, like, and then I moved out the nest early, bro. So you know, I might have been in Alabama in motherfucking 01, 02, 03, fucking around for Thanksgiving. Like, damn, I want some Thanksgiving dinner. I thought I could tough it out type shit. Like, man, somebody send me a recipe over here so I go to the store and get some shit.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So like, I had to thug that shit out a lot of the time. And so, bro, like, I'll be the first one to call somebody, man, I got a 94-year-old aunt, bro. I'll be like, hey, man, how you made that one? Yeah. How you know I was calling, boy? Cause you the only one that call about some shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's
you
real.
know,
That's
you
real.
know, I'm gonna use them
Yeah,
motherfucking
you know, you
tools
better
like
be,
that.
you better learn how to do something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
man, y'all like and subscribe, man.
Like and
Please do.
subscribe.
Click that button. Click that button.
Man,
Yeah.
what was the thing? Plant seeds today?
Man, plant your
Plant
harvest,
seeds,
man.
plant
Be
your
thankful.
harvest, man.
Be thankful for your first crop, man. So
Drop
you
the
know,
seeds, respond, man. Like
Yeah,
you
for
said,
sure.
plant the seeds in your seeds.
yeah.
Plant the seeds in your seeds, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch how they grow. G.
And don't just think about the seed being a child neither, man. Everybody around you
Think
could
about
have
yourself for
opportunity.
anything.
Vibe,
Think
your
about
words you
and
give.
the words you giving out.
Opportunities.
Yes. What
Yeah.
you trying to plant by saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy
like,
holiday
subscribe,
season, New
subscribe. Happy
Year's.
New Year's.
Like
Coming
and
up
subscribe.
Be
soon.
safe out there. Enjoy yourself.
Man, in that Polar Plunge, bundle up. If you see somebody in need of a jacket, think of them, cause shit, not all of us can
Oh
stay
yeah,
warm,
I got
man.
a truck full of yellow jackets,
Plant
man,
them
just in
seeds.
case you need,
I got a
you know
truck.
what I'm saying? Just in case you need to be seen while you walking down the street, man.
Okay, I got some space heaters, so holla at your boy.
Plant some seeds. All right,
Peace.
we out.
Love. Pow, pow.
I ain't, oh look.
You